Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video today. We have some powerful information to talk about, a powerful day that's coming up on March 21st. Firstly, we'll have a March Equinox, but on the same day, we'll also have a new moon in the zodiac sign of Aries, a fire sign. So if you feel right now like your life is completely changing, like there's a force pushing you to transform few things in your life that are not in alignment with you anymore, you're not alone. The whole universe is supporting this process right now. So we are all moving through a transformative phase where we've been kind of pushed into, firstly, into a phase where we slow down a little bit so we can become more aware of what's out of alignment with us and what is kind of calling us closer or deeper into the truth of what we want to do, like who we want to become, what's the greatest possible version of ourselves we are meant to become. So I've noticed in my life, like so many things just came out, sometimes in dreams, sometimes in my daily conversations, sometimes when I'm talking with people. I notice while we are all feeling kinda the same. Like I've noticed that I want to make some changes in my life. So me and Maya are working on some big changes. So many things are so new to us. But at the same time, like there's some fear present because we're entering into something new, but at the same time, there's an excitement. So once I've heard that when we have a dream for the future, it needs to be so big that we are afraid of it. It needs to be so big that we are afraid of it, but at the same time excited to initiate it. So when it comes to our future dreams, make sure that they are so big that you are kind of scared right now, because the whole universe is supporting you to initiate that process. But you can't get there without releasing and letting go of the blocks that are not allowing you to make some brave moves. So firstly, what's happening? Well, March Equinox is happening on March 21st, also known as the Spring Equinox in the Northern Hemisphere. It is the time of a year when the sun crosses the celestial equator and the day and night are roughly equal in length. This day opens a powerful portal where sun's energy creates a great alignment. And what's sun's energy? In many ancient teachings, it was also called as Christ energy. It's the energy of what we call consciousness. That energy is deeply present and aligned with our hearts. And when this energy alignment happens, that's why in many ancient cultures they were celebrating this day. They were celebrating the sun, they were celebrating Christ consciousness, they were celebrating this powerful energy that awakens a great alignment in hearts of many. So they were thanking Mother Gaia for everything that it is providing to all of us. Because of this balanced energy, many people become aware of who we truly are. We could call it in the best way the natural state. We become aware of our nature, of our inner nature, of who we are when we are the most natural. And usually if you think about yourself, how are you behaving when you feel the most natural? You are a different person, right? You're not so much of a person, you're more like a spirit, right? You're moving like a spirit. Like when a certain song moves you, you become natural. When you are passionate about something, you become really natural, like naturally driven to create whatever is calling you. This is the state of which many people become aware of this day, and that's why people were celebrating it, because that's a beautiful state to be in. And in order to be in that state, we need to be supported by nature. We need to be supported by the universe. That's why people are thanking all these cosmic events and moves and all the energy that is present. So it's a great time to celebrate your existence. Life would not be the same without you, and you need to be aware of that. So this is a powerful day which allows us to manifest our intentions. And for that, we need to firstly take care of what we are working on, how we want to transform our lives. But at the same time, we'll have the new moon in the zodiac sign of Aries. This is a powerful new moon that is also associated with new beginnings, taking action, and initiating change. So if you feel right now like you need to make some changes, well, this is the best time to reflect on that, to really pay attention to what went out of alignment. So in other words, maybe you were living your life the way that was okay for you, but at some point you've noticed, well, it doesn't resonate with you anymore. Like few habits maybe are not helping you to grow anymore. Something that worked for you in the past. Like the way you've been nurturing yourself worked in the past, but it's not working anymore. And it's time to change. And usually it's a moment of the zone of the unknown. Because, like, not a moment, but a whole phase of the unknown, where we're not really sure, like, what we actually want. So don't be scared or don't blame yourself if you don't know what you want right now. It's a time to be a bit slower and to develop a great relationship with yourself. Make sure that you're meditating daily. These days, make sure that you're connecting with yourself, and also make sure that you're connecting with same-minded people, because they will help you to realize something that you can't realize on your own. Often in this time, if you will have conversations with others, sometimes they will just download something for you, because it often happens that way. We talk with somebody and we just get an idea that person needs to hear, but it also happens vice versa. So connect with same-minded people, because right now, if you ask me, the energy is so beautiful when it comes to transformation. But transformation is not easy. It was never easy. And it's all okay. So Equinox, when it comes to ancient meanings, why they were celebrating this powerful day? Well, firstly, it brings balance and harmony to this world. So, Equinox represents a time of balance and harmony, as it marks the point in the year when the day and night are approximately equal in length. Many spiritual traditions see this as an opportunity to focus on balancing the energies within ourselves and in the world around us. That's why this day is one of the most powerful days in a year, because it only happens twice in a year. And if you balance the energies within you, what it means? Well, it means that we take care of our emotional system. Like how often we feel triggered about something. This is really important. Why? Because all emotions are energy in motion, and emotions are telling to us what we need to take care of. Emotions are like notifications, like on our phones when something starts notifying us to take care of those emails and whatever. Our body notifies us through emotions. So when we feel like out of what I call a natural state, a state of abundance, a state of peace, a state of joy, a state of being passionate. When we are not in that state, it means that something is bothering us. So if you're not in your natural state, it means that something is pulling you out of that. And equinox is then a powerful day that can help you to release those things. So usually in ancient practices, what they were doing, they were writing all the things that were bothering people onto a piece of paper, and then they burned it. Why? Because only when you burn something, you transform a pattern into ashes and it disappears. And then if you stay aware in your future actions, you notice that it is your responsibility to be more conscious, right? So you can design new patterns. But more as we look on it as a sacred practice, more we start honoring and respecting ourselves, right? So if we look on it just as, just another day, we'll not do much. That's why in ancient times they were looking on those astrological events as sacred events of the year, like sacred days that gives us an opportunity to make major changes in our lives. Because when we look on something as a sacred event or a sacred moment, we treat it a bit differently, right? So pay close attention to what feels out of balance right now. Write it down, become more aware of it, and ask yourself, how would you behave if you would be completely happy with your life? What would be a difference in your daily actions, in your daily choices, in your daily words? What would be different if you would be completely happy with your life? And you will notice where there's a space for changes. Then another important thing when it comes to equinox is that it's a time of renewal and rebirth. So it marks the beginning of spring in Northern Hemisphere and the start of the growing season. So what I feel right now is that something new is awakening within me. And I need to plant some seeds, right? That's how I feel it. But of course, everything has two sides. So when it comes to planting new seeds, we firstly need to cultivate the ground. We need to prepare the space. So we need to ask ourselves, well, if I want to manifest this, I firstly need to ask myself what is not allowing me to have it right now. Because if my energy would be already aligned with it, it would already be present. So what is not allowing me when it comes to my habits, when it comes to my thoughts and beliefs, when it comes to my daily patterns, what is not allowing me to be in that vibrational state, to be in that energy of already having it? And this awareness that we can renew ourselves, that we can go through the phase of being reborn, like making that factory reset, can help us to realize that we are the future. So act like it, right? We are the future. Let's let go of the past and design the future and become your future. There is no time in the quantum field. So the best thing you can do is to ask yourself who you need to become in order to have it and then become it. And many fears will come up, and they need to come up because only that way they can be released. And deal with them, accept them, and let go of them. Do whatever you feel called to do anyway. Connection with nature will help you. That's why all these practices were always done outside. People were burning fires, people were dancing, people were singing songs of gratitude for Mother Gaia, for Father Sky, for the sun. They were dancing and singing and celebrating life. And in this modern culture, if we can call it culture, we forgot about celebration of nature, right? But many people are getting back to nature because they've noticed, well, we are the nature. When we're celebrating nature, we are celebrating ourselves. When we give back to nature, we give back to ourselves. And that's something important to do when it comes to balancing of our energy. Have you noticed that if you go outside, like close to a river, you just sit there and you suddenly feel completely in balance? You suddenly feel like everything is well. You suddenly feel like everything is flowing to you. You don't need to chase things anymore. Things are just flowing to you. Do you feel like that? Because that's how I feel when I sit close to a river. That's the energy of nature. You can't feel it in crowded places in certain cities. You can't feel it there. But if you go close to a river or close to an ocean or into a forest, you just feel like something, like force that is alive, is moving through you, is recharging you, rejuvenating you. And all you need to do is say thanks to it. Flow with it. Become like a wind. Remember, nature is made out of 5 elements: fire, wind, earth, and water. And the 5th one is ether. When you nurture within yourself, that comes from ancient Chinese philosophy, but this is powerful. When you nurture your inner fire by taking action, taking care of your passions, passion projects. When you nurture the wind, when you become soft, gentle, flowy. When you nurture the water element, you become fluid, flexible. Your mind becomes flexible. You let go of beliefs. You stay open for new understanding, new knowledge. And you nurture the earth element. You ground yourself. You study nature. You study the laws of nature. You move with the cycles of nature. Your energy will increase. And when your energy will increase, your etheric body will strengthen. And that's what connects you to all the spiritual forces that are around us, working in our favor. So once we take care of those 5 elements, everything else will start to make sense. And that's what our ancient ancestors knew. That's why they were celebrating all these different transformative phases that happened in nature. And because we are supported with this powerful new moon in zodiac sign of Aries, Aries is a fire sign that is ruled by Mars, the planet of action and energy. Fire element right now is getting a bit stronger. So what it means? A sense of passion may awaken within you. I feel it is awakening within me right now. And I'm all about passion, right? That positive passion for transformation, for living our greatest possible potential. This makes it a great time to start new projects, to take risks, and pursue your goals with passion and determination. So what it means? It means that you write down your priorities and you do what you say that you will do. Stop lying to yourself, because we are so used to lying to ourselves that we don't even believe anymore that we are capable of doing what we said that we will do. And the power is in words we use towards ourselves. Determination means that you do what you say that you will do, and that's what gives birth to self-confidence. Aries is also associated with leadership. So this new moon can be a good time to assert yourself and take charge of your life. I will make another video just about this new moon to be more precise, more in details. But I want to remind you of this day as a powerful and strong opportunity to initiate the change that you're dreaming about. Because it's not just about setting some goals, having some visions for the future. We are living in such a fast-paced, transformative world that if you're truly in tune with the energies, everything is moving so fast that it's no time to wait anymore. It's no time for the small actions. It's about going on the next level or being stuck. It's just like that. Going on the next level on 2.0 you or 3.0 you or 10.0 you already, or stay where you are. And it's your choice. It's no other way. It's no easy path here. Right now we are in the phase where it's like almost all or nothing. Decide, do it, go for it, or do nothing. And for those who are deciding to like going for it, making the best out of your lives, miracles are happening. For those people, miracles are happening right now. And I'm talking with many people, and so many people are experiencing miraculous events right now. And if you feel like it's not happening for you, well, ask yourself if you're still kind of feeling stuck or framed with many limiting beliefs. Ask yourself what fears are holding you back, and who would you be without those fears? What would you do differently without those fears? And consider to do those things slowly but surely. Baby steps, but steps, right? Doesn't matter how small steps, as long as you're moving forward, you are paving the path of your soul. You're making something that you wish to see in your life, and that is admirable. So my friends, this is it for today. Today I'm sharing with you, of course, a painting of the sun to honor the sun, to honor the life, because sun is life. Without sun there would be no life. So let's honor this beautiful energy. And till next time, I hope you found something valuable here. I'm sending you lots of love. Once again, thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. I draw my passion. You're all truly appreciated. Stay beautiful, stay creative, stay magnificent. One love.